They said her mother was cursed. They said her womb carried shame. But when Olaedo opened the forbidden calabash, love turned to blood, and silence became a storm. Ah, my people, this is not just a tale. This is the kind of truth that villages try to bury. In the village of Umueze, a girl named Olaedo lived with her mother, a widow they called Makoa the Silent. People said she once lived in Chief Ibekwe's palace and left carrying a secret. Olaedo was different. Light in her eyes, fire in her chest. And like a moth to flame, she loved a boy she shouldn't. Obina, the Chief Ibekwe's only son. They met at the bush path, at the stream, behind the market. She gave him her mother's beads. He gave her a carved bracelet. "Let's run away to Onitsha," he whispered. "We will start again, just you and me." But Makwa grew weak. Her eyes sank. Her cough bled red. One night, she held a red-wrapped calabash and whispered, "Don't open it until the moon forgets its name." That was the last thing she said. Nobody came to bury her, only Olaedo and the dust, until her aunt Wabugo came. That woman, eyes like razor, mouth like pepper. She dragged Olaedo into her compound and locked her heart in a cage. But love, it does not die easily. Obina still came, still begged. "Run with me," he said. "Let's go far away." Her auntie Wabugo came again, a woman carved from stone. She slapped pots, locked doors. "You won't die like your mother. You won't." But love doesn't die. Obina still came. He kissed her fingers under the moon. "Let's leave," he said. "This village cannot hold us." But a mad woman saw them by the river. She pointed with shaking fingers. You wear the shame of your mother and kiss the child of your curse." The next day, mouths whispered, eyes followed, and the calabash began to hum. Olaedo dreamed. Makawa stood in the rain, crying, whispering, "Don't trust the blood of men. Don't drink the love of lies." Obina came again. "Let's go today. Let's go." Olaedo packed a bag. She grabbed the calabash, but Wabugo caught her. "Do you even know who you are? You carry a fire that can burn this whole land," Wabugo said. Olaedo wept. Then, in a rage, she threw the calabash into fire. But the calabash did not burn. Shaking, she opened it. Inside, she found a letter, a tiny anklet, a cloth with dried blood, and a black charm. The letter said, "I loved a man I was told to stay away from. He was the chief. You are his child. His wife cursed me. He let me go. I stayed silent to protect you, but silence is a kind of death." Olaedo gently dropped the calabash and screamed, "Obinna! He is my brother!" Oh! Ah! The next morning was festival day. The village square danced with drums and color. Then Olaedo appeared barefoot in red. She walked through the crowd, held the calabash high, and spoke. "You called my mother cursed, but she was protecting your shame." She opened the calabash. The letter fell. Gasps. Obinna fell. The chief shook, and the wife screamed. The chief wept like a child. I was afraid. I let her go. I was too weak to protect her. The elders nodded. The land is stained. The calabash must return. The bloodline must be cleansed. They brought her to the river. The village watched. No one spoke. Olaedo held the calabash. The priest said, "Only the cursed can return the curse." Obinna stepped forward. "I will bleed for her." But the priest shook his head. "You are the wound. She is the healing." Olaedo walked into the river, knee deep, waist deep, heart deep. She held up the calabash and said, "Water, take the silence. Fire, burn the shame. I return what the world buried." She let go. It floated, spun, sank. Then thunder spoke. Wind cried. Rain fell from a clear sky, and the curse drowned. The chief stepped down. Obinna was sent away. He went to Lagos to start life afresh. His mother was never seen again. Olaedo walked alone until one day a child ran to her, touched her feet, and whispered, "You made the river talk." And one by one, the village knelt. She never married. She built a place of learning. She taught girls to read and write, and how to listen to silence. They called her cursed, but she carried the curse and broke it. Some calabashes hold soup, others hold secrets, and the ones brave enough to open them never remain the same. How only Makua suffered and bore the shame alone, and the chief continued to live in splendor, beats everyone's imagination. But the story keeps repeating itself from village to village, from town to town, from city to city. When would women learn? Please share this story with your friends and family. Perhaps it would help someone along the way. Thank you so very much. Please share your thoughts on this with us at the comment section below. We sure love to read them. Remember to click the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon so you would be the first to know when we upload another beautiful story. Till then, remain truly phenomenal. This is African Folktales ChinChin. Goodbye.